Welcome. In my previous video on Parsename, one of the things that I realized I needed to talk about was the different views within Configuration Manager that show you IP addresses. What this video will show you is the various views, give you a little tips and tricks on that, and I'll actually even show Parsename being used in this video on IPv6. Let's get started. First question I'm always asked is, what are the supported views? And if you go off to the article, I gave you the links, but the easiest way to tell if a view is supported is to find the view in SQL Server Management Studio, right-click it, go Properties on it, find the Permissions tab, and you'll notice this SMS SCHM users database role. If this exists and it has grant select on the view, it's going to be supported. So this is the first thing that you want to do to check which views you want to look at. So I wanted to show you this because it's important to not select any table or just random view. You need to pick the ones that have this database role on it. And these are the ones that you can build your reports or use for exporting into a third-party tool. So the question then becomes is, of the two views, which one's better? So here, I'm going to run this one, which you can see. This is the system valid. We're going to the network adapter, and then we've got the configuration for this for that adapter. And what you'll notice from this is that the IP address is both the IPv4 and the IPv6 within the same column on this thing. And this can be exactly what you want. Or maybe you want just the IPv4. Well, if this is where the case, this is where that network data serialization one comes into place. So we go over to our twin on here. And again, you can see that I've run this, but I'm going to run it anyways. And you can see that in this particular case, the serialized view will give you a separate row for IPv4 and for IPv6. This can be quite useful for that sort of thing, but it depends on whether or not you are looking for two rows or not. It also gives you a nice opportunity to filter out the IPv6. So I did this by saying not like and the colon. So all IPv6 will have a colon in them. And if I run this view, I now can see I only have the IPv4 addresses in this. And as I said in the intro to this video, this all came up because I wanted to show you Parsename and how that worked. So we can quickly see in this thing that we've got a subnet of .2 and a subnet of 84 on here. So let's do some interesting, fun stuff. So we're going to comment out this, and we're going to run out this query, and we can see that we've got our third octets carved out now. So why is this important for us? Well, we can do some math on this. So if I go and parsenet less than 60 on this, I can now run this same query, and let's find out what the results are. So we can see that we've got just the two on here. Now, what's unfortunate is that in my particular lab environment, I only have the 2 subnets on here. And this is actually still being parsed as a string. So we want to do what we did in the add remove one and do the cast. And we go as int. And now this, with that small change, we're now guaranteeing that no matter what we have in here, we will be looking at it as a integer, and therefore we can do all of our math options on this. Now I can hear some of you guys say, but Garth, there's still more places to find IPs in the config.man database, and it's true. These, the ones that I've shown you so far are the ones that I would generally use for 90% of all of my queries. The third one that you'll see occasionally is the R systems. Now, this one comes from Heartbeat Discovery, and because it comes from Heartbeat Discovery, it has a different cadence than the first 2, which come from Hardware Inventory. But the other one that you'll notice from this is I've run this one, and if I go IP star on this thing, you'll notice that you have no way to tell what network adapter the IP is tied to. You can only see the resource ID and the IP. So it's a bit of a downside for this one, but it is available. I don't tend to use it a lot just because you can't tell what network adapter it comes from. But hopefully you found this useful, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to keep up to date with the latest articles that I publish, make sure you subscribe to the Ask Garth newsletter. This will tell you when we release new articles, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This way you'll find out even faster when new videos are posted, and you'll be able to access the details. Until next time.